So, I was doing research on stocks today because I wanted to update my portfolio. And basically, I discovered something. So, the title of this video is clickbait, but I did find a stock that is positioned super well. And me personally, is one of the safest things I could invest in right now. And this is kind of like how just media and news and just hearing about a stock happens, is that you see someone on YouTube talking about it, they're making the case for why you should buy it, and voila, we'll buy it, and ultimately it creates this trend and more people start buying it. It's how, like, when Bloomberg or MarketWatch releases an article saying, oh, Google's gonna go to $1 million a share, people are gonna start buying Google. So this is kind of the start of what I think it is. Now, for most people that are like Wall Street Bets type investors that invest in Google, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, like all the big tech stocks, that's cool. You guys might not have heard of this. If you've been around the stock market, you probably have heard of this. But basically, it is a stock in the energy sector. Energy makes up like 4% of the S&P 500. So it kind of like summarizes how small it is compared to what's currently like popular right now. Because I mean, big tech's kind of the roaring line right now when it comes to what stocks are hot to buy. But I feel like I found a good one. So this stock is ticker symbol ENPH. Enphase Energy. To summarize what they do, it's a solar energy company. So solar energy, solar materials, solar equipment, everything that has to do with solar energy. So why is this stock, in my opinion, not a financial advisor, in my opinion, a good investment right now? So I kind of have two sides to it. One is the traits of the industry that they're in and how solidified they are. And two is where they're at right now. I'll go over the first one pretty easily. So solar energy, it's not a trend. It's been around, it's been established. The IEA, stands for the International Energy Association, has projected that solar energy is going to be the largest part of global electricity by the year 2030. 2030 is only in 6 years, so get it now. Enphase Energy is literally sitting, ready to go. Like, they're sitting on a bunch of TNT ready to just go boom. ENPH has around a $11 billion $11 billion market cap, so it's not a penny stock by any means necessary. It's currently trading at like $80 a share. And now I'm going to start talking about where it's positioned right now. I say it's currently trading at $80 a share. It's currently trading at $81.10 per share. Its 52-week low, so 1 year low, is $73. So this thing is only $7 a share more. So think the math. It's around 10% higher than its all-time low. If you just look at ENPH and see what they've been up to in 2020, 2021, in late 2022, they were trading at $300 a share. And here's the thing, that 52-week low of $73 a share was in November of last year, so a year ago. Since then, the stock has been trading anywhere from $140 a share to $93. Now, didn't I just say that it was at $81? Yes. ENPH had a earnings report October 22, and it was double red. So earnings were 16% lower than expected, and their revenue was 3% lower than expected. Now, doesn't this sound really bad, right? This sounds horrible. And the stock did drop a lot. The stock dropped all the way down to, $76 a share. Here's the thing. One of the biggest things I use to trade is the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. Now, I like to look at the larger picture, especially when I'm updating my portfolio. And if you look at the yearly VWAP, so you set your time to daily, and then you look at the yearly VWAP, you're looking at a graph with a bunch of lines and a bunch of candles. But if you know but if you look at the candles that we're at right now, it is at the bottom line of the VWAP. What do these lines mean? And they're deviation lines. For anyone that took a statistics class, the third deviation is a deviation that is basically bound to be like very rare. Like, I think it was like the odds of being in the third deviation are in the upper 98s, 99% unlikely. Also, if you look at the VWAP, you'll see that the price of ENPH's stock, it may go up to 140 and it may go down to 90. But if you see, it's at this playing field and it's just playing around this line. So eventually, if you're at the bottom, so the odds of it reaching the middle VWAP line are high, and the odds and the odds of it reaching any VWAP lines above that are also high. So yeah, that's the technical analysis of this, and I already gave you the fundamental analysis. Now here's the real thing. This stock, no stock in the history of stocks ever made someone a millionaire just by one purchase, or just by purchasing it out of the blue. I clickbaited you in the title. No stock can make you a millionaire. No stock can make you a millionaire. But consistent investing, consistent smart investing, and consistent safe investing will grow your portfolio. That's it. There's the thing. I don't do these stock recommendations that much. I might do some more in the future just because I like doing this. But yeah, I'm not advising you to buy ENPH. I'm just going to tell you that I did. Yeah, that's the video. Toodaloo.